Episode 17. I messed up,
Well, you can only hope.
he said with a smile on his face. I was about to bury myself alive, but that will be after the show. I could feel the well of tears about to break down the bridge. I quickly grabbed my handkerchief and soaked in my tears, pretending to have something in my eyes.
Are you okay?
He asked when he noticed my actions. Yes, I had something in my eyes, but it's gone. The media couldn't edit that. We were on live TV. I just hoped I wouldn't lose my job on my first assignment. Thank you so much, Samis, for today. You have learned vital lessons about success and ministry. I believe our listeners out there are taking notes of the lesson.
Thank you for having me, Ella.
He gave his best smile. We've come to the end of GISTZ, Gist with the Johnsons. Stay tuned as we go on a short commercial break before we introduce Folade, the chef, and her kitchen. The media team worked hand in hand as they switched on to advertise products from different clients. Samis looked at me intensively and surprisingly asked,
Were you crying, Ella?
No! He gave me a tell the truth kind of look. Well, yes, I was just happy for you. I lied.
Thank you so much. I actually enjoyed every moment on the show. I was comfortable around you, and you just reminded me of my sister.
Ha! His sister. My crush sees me as his sister. I was done for. I soliloquized. Mrs. Johnson walked in, shook Samis while she gave him an envelope, definitely containing money, but he politely rejected the gift.
You have given me enough honorarium just by featuring me on your show to enlighten our present and upcoming generation. Thank you.
Such humility I never saw. He bowed and looked towards me while I tried to pack the documents just placed on the table.
Ella, mind a picture with me?
He asked. I nodded while I dropped the document to pose for a picture. I gave my best smile despite feeling dejected and couldn't help but ask, God, what happened? Our matching outfits were epic, and standing close to him, I could feel my breath changing. I watched as my colleague expressed how great we looked together. The entire crew had a photo with him. Miss Johnson had one, and a few of the workers also posed for a photo. Sammy's smile never vanished as she tried to make each pose irresistible. He was photogenic. I gave him that. I couldn't fail to admire his great physique. A broad shoulder with full flesh muscles. He was totally irresistible. I returned that evening and couldn't forget my first encounter with Samis. How he smiled enough to melt a broken heart. His striking strides, his alluring perfume, his gentle tone and gestures, his humility, his depth of knowledge. This man wasn't just my dream man, he was every woman's dream. And there is no lady who wouldn't want a husband like him. Then he said, I can only hope. What did that even mean? Did he mean he was engaged and we could hope for a wedding? Or was he single and we could only hope for a wedding bell? I really didn't get what he meant by we can only hope. Yet, I choose to hope that he was still single. But then, what was the probability ratio that I could even be picked out among the several others he had met? Those he worked with, the online and offline fans, the ones he met during ministration? Where did I even stand? I can only hope. I said, realizing these words could be meant for me. I woke up the following morning, tired and stressed. How could one go to bed tired and still wake up tired? Today was day 2 of my work with the Johnsons. I walked into the office with weird looks directed at me. I couldn't help but think I was in trouble. A few minutes after I settled and said my prayers, Mrs. Johnson Fella walked up to me and asked me to meet her in her office. I immediately followed behind her. "Good morning, ma." I greeted her a second time. "Good morning, Miss Manuela. Welcome once again." "Thank you, ma. Your interview yesterday was amazing, and I'm glad you delivered excellently. But I couldn't help but wonder, why did you cry on live broadcast?" She kept a straight face, and I could sense her anger. I was going to get dismissed on my second day at work already. I knew I shouldn't have let my emotion cripple my actions. I could have just acted out as though I wasn't affected. But the heart was bruised, and the heart knows the pain of being close to what it wants and still not being able to have it. I didn't understand where this interview was headed, but I composed myself for the right answer. I had something in my eyes. "Wow, really? But it was obvious there were tears in your eyes. Did it have to do with anything Oliver said, or was it just an act?" I was thinking of what to reply when I heard her say, "Whatever it was." She let out a big grin. "It sure worked. People have been asking for a replay on the series despite replaying it for the 5th time. Our YouTube has miraculously shot up. And there were a lot of comments about your matching outfit. They were perfect." Those tears got the attention of many, and though no one knows why the tears, there have been a lot of speculation as to why you cried. Wow, I couldn't process this at once. I was trending, but not for a good cause. What have I gotten myself into? Miss Johnson brought my attention back to her when she asked, "How did you know the color of clothes he was wearing? Or is there something between you two that I don't know?" She smiled.